Whoa now, whoa now, whoa now. Welcome back to the Black Alpha, your boy, Brother Kush. On this one, I want to talk about why the divorce rate is so high. Why so many women file for divorce? This seemed to be a big issue and a big question. Now, I listen to all the experts and all the people talk, the men channel, the women channel, everybody talk. They talk like it's just a matter of women getting bored and, women not understanding the concept of loyalty. They don't understand they don't understand the responsibility of getting married, right? That they're only concerned with the glam of it, right? The dress, the party, the wedding itself, they want the glam of it, but they don't really want that type of commitment to another human being, right? And there is some truth to all of that. But again, when I talk about the nuance in arguments, the nuance in life, I see things just slightly different. Now, a lot of you dudes are not gonna like this. I don't know why y'all get mad at me, man. Y'all just hear me out. I'm only helping. That's the crazy thing. Y'all get mad at me, but I'm only helping. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to receive notifications when I drop more videos. If you don't hit the bell icon, you won't know when I drop videos because I do not trigger the algorithm. My channel is being shadow banned, so do participate in the comment section. Go in the comment section, drop an emoji, don't have to be words, say something, and click it on. Don't just look at the video on the inline feed on your phone. Click the video on, get it, help the algorithm, man. Help the channel out, bro. Stop being scared to support this here, man. Here's the thing, bro, that y'all don't understand. The main reason why so many women file for divorce is because these women are never really marrying a man that they want. I can stop the video right there. I could stop the video at that statement because that is the only factual statement that you got to understand. That when you see these situations, a lot of times these women never got with the man that they actually wanted. They got with the man that wanted them. They got with the man that promised to make their lives better. That promised to make them happy. And a man can't make no woman happy. And your money don't make a woman happy. Buying her things don't make her happy. She can only have so many shoes in the closet. You know what I'm saying? None of this stuff will make a woman happy, except being in the type of relationship with the type of person that she wants, right? That's the only thing that's gonna make her happy. All this other stuff is not gonna make her happy. It comes and go. It's attempted pacifiers that don't work. So what you have is, first you have the women never get with the men they want. They get with the men that want them. They get with the men that basically sell the idea to the woman to get with him through social economics, through job security, through I promise to be loyal, all this stuff. But see, a man that she won't don't have to be loyal. He don't have to be faithful. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to do anything but be. If she want him, she wants him. And that's, y'all know this because y'all get mad about that reality when y'all see it. When it's thrown in your face, y'all get mad. So y'all know what I'm saying is true. But y'all don't understand why. The why of it is because the only way a relationship actually endures is if the woman is with a man she wants. I mean, even something as simple as domestic disputes. The more dissatisfied a woman is with her mate, the more contentious and confrontational the relationship is going to be until it just boils over and ends. That's just what it is. You got some women that know they need to be with a man but don't really like the man or respect the man, so they always fighting with him, always getting in arguments. And a lot of times they get in an argument so they can justify walking out and being missing for a few hours while they go get smashed, because that's really what they're trying to do. And for some reason, and shall I say, for some situations, that actually keeps the relationship together. As long as she can go out there and get her adjustment, you know what I'm saying, she stays with the dude. but she's totally dissatisfied with the dude, don't like him, don't really want to be with him. So as long as she can go out here and get her adjustment, her fix, she'll put up with the dude because the situation is beneficial to her. But as soon as that situation is no longer beneficial to her, or she can do without it, or something, she's gonna move on. And then you're gonna be sitting there saying, well, what's wrong with these women? They shouldn't do this. They don't have no concept of loyalty. It's not that they don't have a concept of loyalty. They're not with a man that they want to be loyal to. If you are not a dude that listen, if you gotta sell her on the idea of marrying you, you are at a deficit from the beginning. If you gotta convince her to marry you, you are at a deficit at the beginning. You don't convince a woman to get with you. You just be you. And this is why y'all gotta learn the process of all this stuff. I hate using the word dating because, as I said in the previous video, I've never really dated. I don't know what that is. I don't date. You know what I'm saying? I kick it with people. We be friends. I befriend women. That's why even after we part ways, as far as the physical sex or whatever goes, we might not be screwing no more, but we stay friends because I befriend women. I don't date women. We become friends. And because we become friends, our interaction, our relationship is different from a date. Dating is some kind of sickness, some kind of sick concept where y'all pretend to be exclusive, right? It's like make-believe for little children. I don't date, so I hate using that term. But what I want to say is there's a process to getting from point A to point B with a woman, right? And you got to let that process go. You can't meet somebody, looking to interview them for a position as your wife. You got to meet a woman as a friend. That's it. I know y'all gonna talk about, but I don't want to be in the friend zone. I don't mean the friend zone. I don't mean like that. See, I don't do that either. And that's what I'm talking about, the nuances, right? It's complicated, I know, but if you just listen and accept it, it'll make sense to you as you get older and go through a journey. I don't play the friend zone. I'm not a buddy with women. I don't hang out with women like their girlfriend. I don't do that. And I find it disrespectful and insulting for women to ask me to hang out like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. You'll never see me hanging out with a bunch of women. I ain't gonna say no name, but I got a friend. He invited me to a party that he was going to with a chick he know, right? Some chick he knows having this big party at the House of Blues. He told me to come. So naturally, I brought one of my girls. I didn't go solo. I brought a chick. So he like, man, you bring a woman with all these women around. First of all, bro, I'm pimp tight. If I want to flirt with a woman, I can flirt with a woman while my girl is sitting here. Because that's just how I live. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like you dudes. How I am is how I am. And any woman that's around me knows how I am. Because I meet them as a friend. I'm not meeting them in the make-believe exclusivity we just met yesterday. Like, I'm going to pretend like it's all about her. No, I ain't all about you. I'm still living my life. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's just what it is. So anyway, I'm looking up and he over there having the ball. He's laughing and kikiing with all these women, hugging on him, taking pictures with him, you know what I'm saying? So when he walks over, I ask him, say, well, which one of them women you mess with, bro? I mean, I'm looking at you flicking up with all of them, you know what I'm saying? You smiling on their face, you kikiing, laughing, and say, well, which one of you mess with? He told me none of them. I'm like, whoa. I said, so which one did you mess with? He said, none of them. I never messed with none of them. I'm just friends with them. Kush don't play that role, bro. So I don't do the friend zone. But I do befriend the human being, right? So say if I'm going somewhere and I invite a woman to come with me, I understand I invited her out, which means I'm gonna foot everything, but I'm not doing so under the guise of trying to get in her panties or I'm having any type of expectations. Nah, I'm just kicking it with her. And a lot of times what these women realize with me is that it's a different energy. There's no pressure. I'm not after nothing. I'm just chilling. We literally just having fun. We are literally just kicking it. And in almost every situation, they end up inviting me back to their place, you know what I'm saying, or calling me over and surprising me in lingerie. Almost every time. I tell you no lie, I got a million stories I can tell that all played out the same way. And I never asked these women for sex. I never, went there with them, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm being a boy though, don't get me wrong. I'm complimenting them on their looks, you know what I'm saying? I'm being a boy, but I'm not trying to push up on them. I'm not buying things or going places with them, trying to get between their legs. I'm not doing that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not playing myself like a simp, and I'm not, and I'm not trying to be all red pill hard either, on them, red pill ragey on them, I'm not doing none of that. I'm just being me. And in almost every situation, it gets to a point where they just volunteer to have sex. Even if they know that I like Kush, but he's not really my kind of dude because of the way he moves, but I do like him, they still want to have sex. And we end up going there for a while, and when that phase out, we still friends to this day, all of them. I am friends with every female that has come across my path, every one of them. We have not parted ways on bad terms with nobody. We are all cool because I started a certain way and I keep it a certain way. And I let the process dictate how far we go. Now, I said all that to bring this back. Y'all don't understand the process. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go into these situations, you're interviewing these women, you want to see if these women are a good fit. Don't worry about all that. How about just getting to know the woman, having fun with the woman, you know what I'm saying, and having, having some intimate time with the woman. Get to that point where y'all have some intimate time, where y'all have good sex, y'all enjoy each other's company, y'all have a fling forever long, however long it lasts. And if it grows from there, it grows from there. If not, it not. It don't. But the one thing you can't do is try to sell yourself on the idea of why she need to be with you. That's not what you want to do. And you don't want to get with you don't want to try to marry a woman that you had to convince to be with you. Don't do it. Don't do it. If you got to convince her to be with you, don't do it. It won't work. Now, if you're trying to convince her just, to have sex with you, it's not like I've never flirted with a woman and got it like that. It's not like I've never pursued a woman to that degree and got it like that. I've had those situations where I have pursued a woman, but I've done so within the confines of my code. I didn't simp out. I didn't go overboard any kind of way. I just pursued it within my own comfort zone, right? But yes, there's been some situations like that, but know this, none of those women were even considered to be a wife or my girl. I've never even considered it because I had to pursue them. So because I had to pursue them, they automatically disqualified from being my girl, because I already know that I was not a man they chose. They just liked me. They liked something about me, but also they didn't like me enough to choose me. They wasn't interested enough in me to choose me. Now, sometime after they got to know me, they got more interested or whatever. It didn't matter. You didn't choose me. I pursued you. So this thing is at an imbalance already. So all we can do is get to the point where we start smashing it, and that's it. That's the highlight of what we're going to do. That's the highest we're going to go. So a lot of y'all don't let the process play out. Y'all pursue these women. Y'all sell yourselves on the idea of these women, and y'all try to rush everything. It's a long process, bro. And this is another reason why you can't wait too long to start meeting these women, man. And this is another reason why that whole age of consent thing, this is why it's so detrimental. Back in the days, right, you had all these movies, right, that was made about the best times in life. Used to be high school. All the movies were centered around high school. You really didn't have movies centered around college until you got the Cosbys and Spike Lee with School Days. See, that's all these boule dudes. They are focused on college. But in the old days, the Porky's movies, the Dorm Sisters, all these crazy ass wild movies they made back in the 60s and the 70s, either 50s, 60s, and 70s, they were all centered around the high school years. Even the horror movie Christine, about the car, that was high school. So all of these movies were centered around high school because that was really when you turn a young adult. And if you push back adulthood 10 more years and you encourage people to wait another 10 years before they try to find a partner, now they are 32 to 35 years old trying to begin a process that itself takes 5 to 10 years. They messed you up. They messed you up. And we don't understand that this is a conspiracy. This is all done deliberately to break down the structure of the family. And we participate in it. We participate in it. And because we participate in this dysfunction, this unnatural dysfunction, we are pushing back the process. Under normal circumstances, a couple will meet around the age of 16, 17, and they'll start the process. They start getting to know each other. Now they can get married young, 20, 21, start having children, and everything is on schedule. But if you don't start that process until you 30, you got a problem. Because the process itself takes about 5 years. The process itself takes about 5 years. I know I could ramble and rumble, but let me sum it up for you. The main problem that I see as to why so many women file for divorce is because they don't get what men they want, they get what men that want them. Or they get what men that are economically convenient or expedient for them. That's why they do it. And this is not a reason to stay with somebody. Because once those circumstances change for that woman, she's gonna dip. And that's what they do. You got women that get with the wrong men and realize they get with the wrong men, right? Because they get with a man that basically sold them on the idea, that convinced them to be with him. A woman should not let a man convince her to get with him. She should only get with a man that she wants. I know it's gonna make y'all dudes mad, but so be it. That if a woman is with a man she wants, that relationship is gonna last. Bottom line. In fact, the man can't even do no wrong, bro. I mean, outside of trying to, physically hurt the chick, if she wants you, she's gonna put up with all kinds of madness. Now, I ain't saying go out there and take advantage of her. I'm just saying, if she want you, that relationship is gonna last. You know what I'm saying? When the woman is with a man she wants, she's gonna ride or die with that dude. And men typically stick with their women anyway. So that's not really an accusation that we have on us. We typically, once we put it in our minds that this is gonna be the chick, we kind of go with it, till death do us part. We kind of go with it. It's the women that change. But the women change because they don't get with a man that they want. See, the dynamics of it is the women choose. And as long as the woman is with a man she wants, that relationship is gonna endure. That's what it is, brothers. Y'all can get mad at me all y'all want. That's what it is. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, I'm out of here. I'm your boy, Brother Kush, aka the Black Album. Salam.